Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, I thought it would be fun to do a cozy hobby vlog. I feel like I have just been in the mood to do some cozy hobbies and just have a nice, gentle, relaxing time. I have also been in a very large Lord of the Rings mood. I love Lord of the Rings. Who doesn't? Am I right? And especially like with Tales of the Shire coming out, I actually haven't played a ton of it. So I think we'll play some of that in this vlog. And my husband and I started rewatching the movies. We just finished Fellowship of the Ring last night. It's just so top tier. Like, it's just the best series of all time. I think I might reread them soon too, because I want to reread them like at least every 2 years. And I reread them last year. And then I read them for the first time that would have been 2023. Wouldn't it have been? Yeah. So I guess I have read them. I read them in 2023 and then 2024, and now it's 2025. So I guess I have to read Lord of the Rings again. Anyway, but I wanted to start. Okay, so here's what happened. Last night, my son woke up at like 2 a.m. and I was snuggling him, trying to get him to relax and go back to sleep. And into my brain popped the idea of a Lord of the Rings watercolor painting. Listen, it looks really good in my head. In my head, I can picture exactly what I want it to look like, and it looks really good. I have done some sketching. Can you even see that at all? I don't know how well you can see. There's the Fellowship. It's like some mountains and hills and plains. So yes, I've done some sketching, and I have my little Fellowship, and then I just kind of want to make this a pretty painting. I don't watercolor paint very often, and by very often I mean ever. Like, I have a teeny bit in my life, but not really delved into it too much. But I just feel like this could be really beautiful, or it could turn out really bad. Either way, if it turns out really, really bad, maybe I'll try and draw it on my iPad instead, because there's more forgiveness there, right? But I think it'll be fun. I want to try more crafting things and just kind of like really embrace trying it, and it's okay for it to not be perfect, but I want to have fun. So that's what we're starting with. We're going to start with this watercolor painting. I just hope it goes well. I'm not really sure where to start. I've been watching some videos, and it seems like a lot of people start at the top, or they do like a whole background thing, and I'm just not really sure. So I'm thinking that maybe, because my instinct is to start at the bottom and start with like this bottom part is like green hill things, and then it goes into mountains. Anyway, as you can probably tell, I don't do watercolor painting very often. So if you're like an avid watercolorist and you have good advice for me, let me know, because I could use all the advice I can get. So yeah, I'm trying to decide. I think I am going to start with a little bit right now, because I think my kids will probably wake up fairly soon, but I think if I just do a little bit, it will be pretty easy to clean up, and I just am excited about it, so I want to start. So I'm kind of nervous about the mountains. I'm going to start with the hills at the bottom. Maybe that's a bad way to start, but that's what I'm going to do, because that's what feels right in my heart. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really liking it so far. I mostly feel like I didn't do a great job with the colors. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, the question now is, should I just re-sketch my sketch onto a new piece in this big notebook of watercolor paper that I have and try again? Or just try it on my iPad? I don't know. I think maybe I'm just gonna let that dry and plug my iPad in because it's definitely dead. I don't use it. Honestly, don't use it enough. I need to do more art on it because that's why I got it years ago, like 5 years ago. And it's not what was in my brain. And I figured that that would happen. And I was hoping, and I'm not trying to be too perfectionist here because like, this does make me want to try more watercoloring. I think that just for this particular like artwork that I have in my mind, I want it to turn out the way I want it to turn out. Like I was hoping that I would be able to like frame this and hang it on my wall type of thing. And I think that if I want that level of art, of like being proud of it to frame it, I need to do it on my iPad because I can do so much more on my iPad when it comes to like, if I make a mistake, it's really easy to undo it. And if I don't like the color, it's really easy to change the color and that kind of things. So I think I'm going to try to do some on my iPad. I did not mean to roll away from you just now. Sorry, my chair kind of did that on its own. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I do have like a little bit of time still. So I'm surprised my kids are still sleeping, honestly. They were really tired. They had a good time today at playgroup and they played their little hearts out. So I'm gonna plug my iPad in. I'm gonna try on my iPad, and if that doesn't work, I'll be sad. I won't lie, I'll be sad. So hopefully that works, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And we tried, kind of. Maybe we'll try some other like watercolor art, because I was like looking at some that I was like, wow, that's really pretty, but I think maybe I just need to try something a little more beginner, maybe something smaller scale than what I'm trying here. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I'll check in with you, I don't know, I'll check in with you probably tomorrow, to be honest, and I'll tell you what I've done. And we'll go from there. We'll go from there with our cozy hobbying. There's some good things on the docket. Just you wait. Hello. So I didn't update you yesterday because I was not feeling well. I'm on my period and I just constantly have a headache and am so crampy when I'm on my periods. They just are horrible. So I just didn't feel good. I literally, during nap time, just laid in bed and did nothing because I was unwell. But today, I'm in the mood to crochet. I haven't returned to my Lord of the Rings artwork yet. I am going to try it on my iPad. I charged my iPad. I just haven't started it yet. But yeah. Right now I'm in the mood to crochet though, so I'm going to crochet. So, this is the yarn I'm working with. Hold on, let me show you. I'm making these like squares, and I have a bunch of colors, and I'm going to make them into a sweater. So, I'll put up right here what I'm going off of, what it's supposed to look like, and I will link in the description the YouTube video that I'm like following as a tutorial. And yeah, so basically I just have to make 9 of each color. So I have kind of like a maroonish color and then kind of like a brownish color as well. I only made 7 of these because I ran out of yarn. So I think I'm only going to be able to make 7 with this skein too. And I only have 1 skein of green. So I don't know. The green, it might be a little bit off in like the evenness of colors because I might have to do a few more of like the other colors and not of the green, but I think that I'll be able to make it work in a way that it's not gonna be like look really bad or anything. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, and I think I'm just gonna watch a Cozy K video and crochet and go from there. Hi, hello, welcome. It's Monday. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit weird. Normally, I turn off this overhead light and I open up my windows, which are behind you, but It's 95 degrees outside, and if I open up my curtains, it will be boiling hot in this room. And I already haven't been feeling well, so I'm not gonna do that. Here's where I'm at. I've crocheted some more. This is my newest color that I'm working on, brown. And I just spent 40 minutes on hold because I had to submit something and the website to submit wasn't working. They were like, you have to call customer support, which is so annoying. So I called customer support. I waited on hold for 40 minutes and then they hung up on me, which is so annoying. So then I was like, maybe if I just close everything and reopen it, it'll work. And it did. So I just wasted 40 minutes, essentially. But I did crochet. I just had to listen to boring hold music while I did it. So yeah. I was only able to get 5 squares out of the green. So I'll just have to figure that out because it's supposed to be like 9 per color, and so I don't know if it's gonna look weird to only have 5 green ones, or if like maybe if they're like spread out enough it won't look weird. I'm not sure. I think that's something that we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Because if we need to just take it down to 3 colors instead of 4 colors, I can do that. How many would I have to make? 12. I would have to make 12 squares per color, which wouldn't be that bad. That's where I'm at. I have not returned to my Lord of the Rings artwork yet, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will work on that a little bit, see if any inspiration strikes me, and then, yeah. But I did get some good crocheting done. I like to read and crochet at the same time. It's not the most efficient way to do either thing, but it makes me feel fulfilled. So I did that all weekend long, and I might do some more of that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Let's do some art, and then if that doesn't work out, maybe we'll just play some Tales of the Shire, and that will fill the Lord of the Rings cup, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at. Welcome to a new week, and some more cozy crafting heading our way. Okay, you might hear my children in the background because they have woken up, so I need to be quick with this. But this is the art I made. This is the fellowship. There they are. This was really fun. I'm glad I just took some time to make some art. Do I think I'm going to print it out and hang it up? No, that's okay. That is okay. I'm okay with that. But I think it was really fun. I enjoyed doing it. I think I want to try out some more real watercolor, but, well, real paper and paint watercolor instead of like digital watercolor. I had a great time making it, and so I think I'll see you tomorrow because, again, my children are awake, and maybe tomorrow we can play some Tales of the Shire. Okay, so we are here to wrap up this video by playing some Tales of the Shire. I'll be honest, I haven't really played any since kind of my first playthrough. I played, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I will link it in the description book description box, where I played for the very first time and stuff, was kind of getting familiar with it. I've played a teeny bit more since then, but I have mostly been reading, crocheting, or playing Stardew Valley. So I haven't actually played a lot more Tales of the Shire, and kind of since that video release, I have seen a lot of people not loving it, actually. But I think that's mostly from the graphics apparently aren't great for the Switch. Honestly, it doesn't bug me that much, but I'm also not super picky. So yeah, let's play and see what we can do with our little hobbit friend. Something that I have heard from some reviews of this game is that the friendship aspect is a lot more important than maybe the game makes it seem, or people realize before they like played through it. So that is something I'm going to keep in mind, is that they said like having the strong friendships actually unlocks a lot more than kind of what you might realize. So once this loads, we'll check that out. Okay, here we go. Find and ask Willow. I think that's the task I'm on right now. So let's see, the bird's telling me to go this way. There's a swamp. Can't see. I will say the like bird navigation thing is very unique and fun, but it is also a little bit clunky. Are you Willow? Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice to meet you, Willow Took. Got a lot of work to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's not super nice. Have you seen an old book? Mm. Daisy. So far the tasks are just like, find this person and ask them about the book. Mm-hmm. Find this person and ask them about that book. Mm-hmm. Why did I get a tomato? Okay. So now I need to ask Lily. I'm also supposed to return to Farmer Cotton with 3 vegetables and follow the yellow butterflies to collect a seasoning. I guess... Am I supposed to go this way? Oh, this is a ledge. I can't run down that. I also wish that you could like stop and talk to people, because you only unlock people like when you have a quest, and if I'm supposed to be friends with everybody and the friendships are important, then how am I supposed to meet everybody if you can't stop and talk to them? See, like, I wish you could be like, hi, but you can't. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, there's a pig. Hi, pig. supposed to go in here? Oh, oh, I'm pushing people. How do I get to her? I'm so confused about how I'm supposed to get to her. Oh, I can't see anything. Ah. Lily Cotton. Have you seen an old book?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I so I have to make a recipe to invite people over. Lily Cotton is very kind. Okay, I guess I gotta go to my house then. Where am I? How do I get out of here? Okay. Like, I feel like I need to spend a lot more time in this game before I'm gonna get used to like how to move around and where to go, because I feel like I'm kind of running into everything. Some chickies and a horse. Where am I supposed to go? That bird is just floating in the air. That must be a glitch. Birds, can you tell me where to go? Where are you? How do I get to my house? Let's see. Is there a map that I can see? How do I see the map? Oh, here we go. Okay, but which one's my house? The green dragon. How do I know which one's my house, though? Oh, home. Track. Okay. Okay, I'm tracking to my house now. Gotta turn around. It's the other thing, it's like kind of tricky to figure out where to go. Overall, I think my thoughts on this game are that I think it will be fun when I'm in the mood to play it, but I've just been having so much fun with Stardew Valley and exploring all the things of that this game seems less fun. But I think it's just because I'm having so much fun with Stardew Valley. Okay, I did make a garden. Is that what this is? I feel like I need to water these. How do I do that again? Aha. Am I watering it? How do I know if I'm watering it? Hello? I don't even remember what it is. I can't tell if I'm watering it. Okay, and now it's evening. Oh, what was that? Hello? Oh, was it just telling me not to? Oh. Okay, so I have a pretty nice pantry. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Or what's this? Let's see what this is. Oh, it's my wardrobe. I can switch outfits. Huh. Alright. Okay, well. That was fun. The little nighttime sequence is cute. I discovered a bunch of things. I still don't really understand how it works though. 11 days left in summer. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end here. So, thank you for hanging out with me for this cozy hobby vlog. I had a fun time doing my hobbies. Just to update you on my cardigan that I'm making, or sweater I mean, I decided to just do brown and white checkers because I realized that I only had one skein of the green, but I also only had one skein of like the reddish color. And then when I put them all together, I was like, I don't actually like this that much. So I'm just gonna do brown and the like creamish as like checkers, and I think that'll still be really cute, and hopefully I'll wear it. If not, I'll unravel it and make it into something else. But yeah, so thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know what your favorite cozy hobbies are, and I'll see you in the next one.